it's tough to say, what's a good joke? Because if it made you laugh when you heard it, it was a good joke. Like, have you heard the one about the grasshopper in the bar?
No.
So a grasshopper walks into a bar, and he goes up to the bar to order a drink, and the bartender says, we have a drink named after you. He goes, no shit. You got a drink named Steve?
I have heard that one, and you don't get the...
Why?
So mediocre.
I'd like to see how many people laughed.
We have been 10 days without a show for the first time since we started, and this is what you give our fans.
I have more, but they're filthy.
Probably better, too.
I'm trying to bring a little bit of clean fun to the mass media right now, since we've been just...
Some good, clean family fun there, eh, Cot? Name the movie.
Dodgeball.
Nailed it. Welcome to Second Office. It's a Monday night. I'm your host, Alex George, with Talkin' Sody.
Heidi ho.
Howdy ho, neighbor. What,
She's a part of the show now?
Like I said. Don't say that about Heidi. Like I said, 10 days without a show. Lots happened. The Olympics. You guys been watching? Because I sure have.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of skeet shooting highlights.
Yeah, those were good. That was great.
Isn't that the only thing America won?
Did we?
The only shooting thing?
Yeah.
What are the other shooting things? That's the only shooting thing I watched.
Oh, there's all kinds of things. I mean, you got the Turkish guy who's just a cold motherfucker and pulls
for
right
real,
up
though.
there.
Oh my gosh, jeans, hand
no
in his
glasses.
pocket.
Like,
Yeah, but I mean, if it's just
take
shooting
my
sport,
cat. We'll make 4 movies about me.
Who are the Vegas odds to win
Saw his
shooting?
cat too. Yep, that was great.
Who are the Vegas odds to win shooting stuff?
I mean, you think it was America, but I guess since it wasn't in a school.
No, that's not that. Oh, that gets a fucking drum.
Sorry. Doc.
Am I wrong?
You're lucky South Park made that joke already.
Am I wrong?
Otherwise, you wouldn't have gotten the...
But am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
I think we have a hot mic on the floor.
Oh, that is hot. That is
Careful with that.
dangerous for being down there, too.
No
I
farting.
can't believe it. I was gonna say I can't believe it hasn't picked up any strange frequencies yet.
Yet. We'll see.
It's like a whale off and then just.
We'll see. Oh, man. I've had a great time watching the Olympics. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Ant, leading Team USA in scoring.
I saw some highlights. He looked dominant.
Yeah. Awesome.
Our friend, former high school wrestler, was actually on the way here reminding me we have to tune into the wrestling, which I think starts tomorrow.
Okay.
He said the roster of wrestlers, obviously I don't know wrestlers currently, but he said it's an absolute freak all-star lineup, and it does not even include Gable Steveson.
I remember him.
Because he's now a Buffalo Bill. Still currently
Did
on
he make the team?
Well, he's still on the team.
For now.
Practice.
But he's training with Aaron Donald and guys like Micah Parsons, so if anyone's going to teach, he's pretty good at moving bodies.
Who's he?
2 + 2 don't equal 4.
Who's he practicing with?
Aaron Donald. Pretty talented.
Like training with him?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you said he's on the Bills and he's practicing with Aaron.
Well, sorry. He's working out.
Donald and Parsons.
He's working out. But I bet he practices some things that he's going to use in a game with them.
Sure.
If he
Do
makes
you want to
it,
get into definitions?
if he makes it to the game.
You want to run around and act aloof? I'll go there with you, player. Like that kid in the Miata on the way here. You know who you are. No,
Sody,
man.
we are going to get to that.
Did you guys miss out on a...
We should all know that Sody's very passionate about traffic, specifically zipper merges, and leaving people enough space to do what they need to do safely.
Absolutely.
I refuse to be treated like a criminal when I'm the kindest driver, especially it's been raining, torrential
You can
downpour.
imagine my surprise when you showed up here saying you wanted to shoot a kid in the car next to
I
you.
didn't say that.
Boys, did we break the story or did we break the story?
Get
it
out.
real?
Get out.
Ayuk to Steelers?
It's real.
Is it Shefty?
I don't need to be Schefter. It's us. We broke this a week ago.
Hey, all right. You're hearing it here for
Pump it. Louder.
potentially the first time.
Come on.
We got Ayuk to the Steelers.
Woo!
Open that draft up.
He's going to be
going.
catching passes from Justin Fields and or Russell Wilson.
Ow.
That's mediocre.
Where's Kenny Pickett?
Don't know how much he benefits from this.
Where's Kenny P, man?
Philly.
Really?
Yeah. I saw that today. I had no idea. He's apparently struggling.
What? Okay.
Yep.
Completely takes away the question I was going to ask then.
How's he doing?
No. I was just going to say, what if something happens? He Gardner Minshew's it, grows a mustache.
And then is a career backup?
Speaking of somebody that could have been a country singer, NASCAR driver, or dude with a sick mustache, whatever happened to Stitz and Bennett?
Man, I feel like Adam Schefter right
He's
now.
in the league.
We're on air, and I'm just on my phone saying, I got to take these messages, boys. I
Yeah,
gotta,
you need to step
I gotta
away.
talk
Handle
to
it.
the
You
sources.
handle away. We get to handle it.
Yeah, we got
Handle
this.
it. Yep, make the post.
aside.
Everything. We got Ayuk to the Steelers, guys.
Good, man.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you for that.
Hey, while you're there, contact Melt because we'd love to work with them a little bit more. This is
Yeah, they're good stuff.
quite the tangerine dream.
So, where'd you get it?
Flip side, MN, baby. That's one of the, I think, just overall experiences.
Go listen to some tunes.
What's the term? Aura. Vibes. Everyone's talking about auras and vibes right now.
that.
I thought that was kind of
All
heebie-jeebie
that.
talk until I walked into Flipside. I'm like, this is aura and vibes.
You feel
man.
it. It sets in immediately.
I get it now. Mm-hmm. It's one of the things that actually makes me like coming down to the cities again.
Olympics. Controversial opening ceremonies.
Were they
That-
controversial?
Apparently.
Who got mad?
Christians.
That's a pretty big religious group.
It's a big group. They didn't like it.
How many people? Like couple or like millions?
I don't know, actually.
Well,
Can't quantify it. Olympic Committee came out and said, no, nothing to do with Last Supper, so let's forget about it. It's not the Last Supper. Don't even think about it.
wait, you mean the day after when they said, yes, this was inspired by the Last Supper, and then 2 days later?
Saw that too. So, yeah, who knows, right? But nope, they said they worked very hard to, it's just a dehumidifier, Doc. We're fine.
I was like, dude, I'm having flashbacks from
We
a few
are
days ago
fine.
where just, oh,
But nope, nothing to do with Last Supper, so we're not even going to talk about it till later.
are you guys debating still?
We sure can. Why not?
Well, so for the viewers, we'd like to introduce something called the Second Office Debates because there are topics right now that unfortunately a lot of people are just afraid to talk about with their friends, and we're
The
not.
American tax
Not
system.
us. Not us, baby.
So we're going to talk about it because in the end, we always leave here hugging.
It's a good point.
But we've never had a debate.
So it could be fun. Patreon.com/Second Office.
You see ambulances
$5 a
outside
month,
the
you get
house,
this great shit.
right?
Check it out. Ant leading USA in scoring. Scotty Scheffler wins the gold in golf. Congrats, Scotty. Tommy Fleetwood with the silver.
He was crying.
He got so emotional. He said he also got emotional watching like women's volleyball too or something during
Well, I
or
mean,
the
I get
gymnastics
emotional for
ceremony.
that, too.
I get it.
Imagine that guy. I
Don't we
mean,
all?
he literally used to have to train for golf in prison, and now he's winning
for a whole
Olympic
night.
gold.
For a whole night. That was 2 months ago.
Dude,
2 months ago.
eating peanut butter sandwiches.
Yep.
Bologna. Bologna and cheese, brother.
No, he got peanut butter, I think.
Oh, they upgraded him.
Well, it's Scotty.
Damn way, that's baloney.
They got peanut butter for the Scotties of the prison.
Wait, favorite consistency of peanut butter? Creamy, chunky? What do you like?
Chunk.
Wait,
Oh.
there's
Chunky.
multiple levels of chunk. I'm a super chunk.
Regular chunk.
So chunky.
Chunky.
Doc?
Creamy.
Creamy. As my dad would
There's
always
no
call
joke
it.
behind that. I just love that we all have our own.
Well, there's kind of
the
a
way we
no,
like to
there-
get down
no,
on
there's
the
kind of
PG,
a,
baby.
there's kind of a
Just
joke behind it. And my dad always,
No nuts?
what are you, gay?
Because there's no nuts?
Because you like nuts?
Oh, for you guys.
Yes, exactly.
Because you guys are knee deep in it.
So there you go.
This
I
one
think he's
more so
abusing
than you.
He's abusing the.
I wish we had the soundboard.
We should just make a small one that has littler versions of it. So it'd be like,
I'll get you guys like a back scratcher, and you can extendo and.
oh, dude, like that gal that had a telescopic
I'll do that
fork.
for you.
You see that? A Midwestern dad
Thanks,
sitting at
the
the
boss.
other end of the table. Girl had a telescopic fork, hammered down a big scoop of taters, and just. Dad couldn't believe it. He's like,
Wow.
"You got to be kidding me.
Just happened.
No,
over.
telescopic fork. It's awesome.
All right.
I saw that.
You'll see
No,
it
I
again this
did see it.
Thanksgiving. It'll
Yes.
recirculate.
It was brilliant.
We should slap a sticker
should
on it.
sell some of
No,
those.
We should slap a
was
sticker
great.
on it. Let's go.
Great idea, first of all.
Tello fork.
We do sell things, though. SecondOfficeShop.org.
Can we sell
SecondOffice.org is our
weapons?
shop.
Like
You-
paperweights?
Who knows? We'll look into it. Bobby Finke sets the swim world record for the 1,500 meter USA. Simone Biles crushing it. She's a GOAT.
Well, besides today,
USA. Yeah, she fell. What happened? That's all I saw.
she fell off the beam.
And
Did not
she-
medal.
No, she got like fifth.
Yeah.
Damn.
So did Suni Lee.
She got.
We need to, people need
sixth.
to talk about Suni.
She
more,
got
too.
sixth. Yeah, Suni. That's our girl. St.
So,
Paul girl. She
Can
got.
you look something up real quick?
Yeah.
What Americans have the most Olympic medals in the world? Because Michael Phelps no longer has the most. You know, there's a lot of people that have more. Look up what American
No, it's-
athletes
I think
have
it's
the
still-
most.
it's-
Swimming has more medal
It's still
opportunities.
Michael
than-
Phelps.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd like you to check that.
Which Americans?
Pretty sure Katie
Have the
Ledecky.
most Olympic medals.
Yes, so it's going to be Michael Phelps for men, Katie Ledecky
Are
for
you talking
women.
about all medals or just gold?
All.
Oh, Michael Phelps for men, Katie Ledecky for women.
You get to take home bronze and silvers too. That's still pretty bitching. I'd be pumped.
This is bringing up 2024. Here, I got to type in all time. Michael Phelps, 28.
Okay, it was two.
Mark Spitz, 11. Carl Lewis, 10.
What about women?
Jenny Thompson, 12.
Oh, never mind. She's there.
Simone, 11.
How many does Suni have?
Pretty sure Katie Ledecky though has
Pretty
more now.
Pretty sure Suni's got 10. So she's one.
Allison Felix has 11.
But Suni's from Minnesota, man.
Damn right, St.
St.
Paul.
Paul.
Let's go.
Yep, she got bronze on the uneven bars.
Oh, God. She doesn't drive a Miata, does she?
I don't know.
That could have been a girl.
Well,
No, I'm
Dude,
just kidding.
she's still in
she's
Paris.
definitely in Italy right now.
Well, I mean, with how safe and accurate and fast
Not
flights
Italy,
are nowadays.
brother.
Paris. Sorry.
That's cool, man.
LOL.
Yeah, and that city is in France,
Yep,
for those wondering.
I was wrong on 2 accounts. I get it. Totally get it.
How many's on Rushmore?
I'm not seeing 6. I'm not seeing Suni here.
We've heard 20.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, sorry.
Not seeing Suni here. But she got bronze in the uneven. That's what she got gold in 4 years ago, last Summer Olympics. She's also amazing. Congrats, Suni.
Woo!
Woo! Has our own Dakota Lindworm done anything yet? Has that happened?
Yeah, she made it to the Olympics.
Well, yeah, that's great. But all the running stuff was like, wasn't that today?
I thought that's what you were doing the whole time, was show prepping that.
There's events 24/7, dude, and then they say live and they're not even live.
I
not
watched you
24/7. It's not 24/7.
I walked by the TV.
Feels like it.
And I couldn't
On your
remember.
TV?
I couldn't remember what event it was called, and I was sitting there trying to think of it, and I was like, skeet.
Oh, skeet.
Ooh, that doesn't count as my lyric plug for the night, but it might because I don't have another one. I couldn't think of a band. We already did Red Hot Chili Peppers, Hoobastank. I was thinking
June
Creed. but
22nd. Got nothing for. Oh, here we go. Oh, hey. Women's marathon qualifying time 2 hours 24. Wow, in under 2.5 hours she does a marathon. Crazy.
No way.
I just thought of one.
You kidding me?
26.
Should I write it down or should I just say it?
Um,
I'll write it down.
Is it marathon personal best? Is that her personal best? Did this happen? Yeah, I wish it was more clear. Come on, internet.
Okay, come on. Let's keep going. There's
right.
too much dead time here.
Not if you find out something super cool.
Wait, do you want me to do my thing? So a sports broadcaster, I went to a belly flop contest. I was entered in one, and a sports broadcaster asked me, he's like, what do you think the best technique for a belly flop is? And then he said, part 2, is there a favorite weather condition you have or place for belly flopping? And for anyone entering the tournament this time, or for the first time this year, what would you tell them? And I said, with arms wide open, under the sunlight, hey, welcome to this place. I'll show you everything. That was way quicker than writing it down. I'd have been writing it down for the next 10 minutes.
Can you sing it now? Did you get that one, Doc?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then we don't need to sing it.
That was low bar. But I'd like to do one of those every week if I can. I think they're fun.
They are. They are. And I'd love to sing with you more. Karaoke's always great.
Exactly.
All right. Just not Creed.
You guys don't want to hear
Love that song, though.
Why?
Love that song.
Talk about a resurgence. I
No,
wish
like you said, it was low-hanging fruit.
I wish I would have bought some Creed stock about 4 years ago. Oh, my gosh.
Well,
They're on the up.
it should have been, what's the one that Kirk Cousins always played?
Creed. Creed in the minivan. It was Creed.
I know, but it wasn't that song.
Because I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking. Nope. With arms wide open. Nope.
Doc, please.
Why would I know this?
Because it was such a thing.
You're a dad.
Oh, my God.
Sometimes you don't ever
I
jam.
don't have a minivan.
Yeah, but you can still jam out.
Oh, my God. Higher. Can you take me higher?
That's what Sodi says every night to his wife.
To my lighter?
To a place.
I use digital. It's all digital now.
It's all digital.
Dude, I gave up the darts. I haven't bought a pack. I haven't had a dart in almost 2 weeks.
Congrats.
It sucks. I'm miserable. Speaking of that, where's my pacifier?
2 weeks, though? Yeah, you're nice. Okay.
Well, you know what it was? I just told myself, next time you go to the gas station for a bevy, don't just say, "Oh, keep them around." You know, I'll just keep them around because if they're there, I'm gonna hammer them.
Yeah, it's true. Smoke 'em if you got them.
Yep.
I get it.
And Now that I ain't got him, I ain't smoking him.
Noah Lyles, fastest man on earth, USA. Did you see? Did you see that photo finish?
If he was fast enough, you think he could part a sea? A Red Sea?
Moses,
Noah. Oh shit, his name.
you were wrong. Saw where you were trying to go there.
If it started raining a lot, do you think this guy would run fast enough to gather a bunch of wood, build a giant boat, and 2 of every animal?
Nailed it. Okay. Interesting fact about how the human specimen is evolving currently. In 1988, the gold medal winner in the 100 meter would have come in last place this year.
Yeah. I'd like to thank HGH and selective breeding.
From 1988. Yes.
What is evolution at its finest for 200?
Well, also, I mean, if you go back and look at gymnastic routines from 30 years ago, I can fucking do them.
Dude.
Yeah. You can. It was.
Wait a minute. No.
It was moving pretty
No,
and a
gymnastics-
somersault or two.
On
Like floor
on the
routines were.
non-parallel bar, they had something called like the kill hook. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah, I've
the
seen
last girl that was allowed to perform it probably got a hernia and 2 shattered hips.
Well,
Kill
she was
hook.
from Russia.
Dude, if you can Google the outlawed gymnastic routine on parallel bars. So they swing it full go, right? And they stop themselves with their hips. Like just snap.
Yeah.
Oh! I watched them. Like, there's no way they don't leave just bruised and bloody. It's insane.
I
Happens
feel
every
like they
night
do
at my
that even
house.
on the uneven bars.
You should check it out.
I
And then we can.
will on my own time.
How do we? Never mind. We should find ways to post right from that thing. Because then anyone listening, once we're live, because that will happen, they can just be like, God, I wish I could see what the. There it is. Oh!
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Ouch.
The Spanish female badminton player. Did you guys see that?
I did not. Tell me more about it.
So she was cruising on her way in the semifinal round to get to the gold medal round. She is recently recovered from a torn ACL. In the second set, a few points away from the gold medal match, she tore her ACL on the court.
She didn't finish?
No. Nope.
You got to tape that up.
Yeah.
That's an interior ligament.
You tape it up.
Tape it up.
Klay Thompson shot a free throw on a torn ACL.
Really?
Yeah. Achilles or something.
It had to be. Well,
No, in all honesty, that sucks. And she sobbed on the floor for a while, and it was pretty heartbreaking.
well, yeah. That's terrible.
She could have cried while she
That's
finished.
depressing.
You're
Why
fucking
would you bring
heartless.
that up?
Look at you go over there. And talking shit about the Bears safety too. What did he say that prompted the Instagram post? I was unfamiliar.
Oh, you don't know?
No.
Wait,
no
Charles
idea.
Peanut Tillman?
Nope.
Is he back at it again?
So
No.
that's like a thing. He's like she should be known as Miss Owens and I'm more it just essentially was I'm more famous.
Oh,
than
she
her.
should have my last, like, she's Simone Owens.
I'm more famous than her.
Huh. Well, you're not.
Who's this guy?
Exactly.
Her husband.
Okay.
Bears safety.
Oh, he plays football?
Jonathan Owens.
Is he a starter?
I don't think so.
He was on the Packers last year. And
he's
not anymore.
clearly
Oh, so
not-
he's not like a multi-year contract
No.
guy. He's not even someone that a team wants to invest more than 1 year.
He's so much of a
I
non-person.
bet if they could
let
put
him
Simone in the Olympics
go
every year,
away
they
for
would.
a month. They let him go away for him. They're like, yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
yeah, you can go to Paris and support your wife.
We allow you.
We'll be all right. We're fine.
We'll be fine.
It's not the Vikings secondary.
Shit, dude. That too soon. Yeah, that's an issue. That is an
I'm not
issue.
talking about the guy that died. I'm
I
talking
know.
about.
Well, it's the we're
I
still
mean, it's part of it.
we are
but-
still in the wake of the funeral that is our defensive back room.
Oh, man, his name was Kerry Jackson. He was a young man.
Well, you have more than that.
But the problem is...
And then Mickey Blackton tears his ACL, and what's his name fricks up his hamstring, and
And then they're like, "Oh, we're signing Blackman."
we are signing. Okay, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it.
I wouldn't.
I know it sucks. French pole vaulter disqualified by his dick. You guys see that?
We.
Here's a clip.
Wait, sorry. Wait. Wait. Sorry. God, I hate carbonated beverages.
I don't know. I've essentially just had a great time. I just had 4 days off. Watched a lot of Olympics. It's been sweet. I haven't necessarily invested as much time into watching as I have, and it's been a lot of cool
Wait,
stuff.
say that sentence again?
What have I missed
I haven't necessarily invested as much time in watching as I have.
in the past?
I was going to say, in previous years.
Thank you.
God,
You finished my thoughts for
you
me.
fragment another sentence gosh.
I wasn't fragmented. I just left off the last two words.
Sorry, you run off, run on, whatever it is. I don't know.
That was impressive that you remembered that much of it, though. You like word for word.
I'm way too here right now.
As much as I had watched in Olympics past.
Yes, in previous years. But the last one we had was COVID leftover, like Olympics. There was no fanfare. There was no umami flavor to that. There was no MSG. That's what creates the umami flavor in a lot of cuisines. Models so no good. Anyway, but this year the fanfare's back. They're making it big. They're making it a big deal. The stories are back. There's tons of Cinderella stories. It's a lot to follow, and so I do give them props for France's at least.
What did you guys think of the intro? All the countries coming in on boats.
I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought it was cool too, but then someone compared it to walking into a stadium of screaming fans carrying your flag with your whole team behind you.
So,
which seemed cool too, but
did
I don't
you
know.
hear
LeBron
the response from the
with
people
the big
that
ass
paid
flag
to watch the boats?
getting pelted with rain? It's kind of cool.
Did you hear what the people that paid like hundreds of dollars to go watch that said? Couldn't see a thing.
Right.
Nobody could see anything.
Right.
They're
also just and when you can see them, they're still kind of far away.
Well, imagine if you're on like a harbor that's flat.
Yeah.
And you've got hundreds of people in front of you and the closest thing to the edge, and you can hear boats going by. You can't see them. You can see lights, and you can hear people cheer. Luckily, there's somebody going, and the boat currently cruising by is carrying the Argentinians. Oh, Lord, look at that. What a vessel.
So
That's French.
It's a whole clip. It's a whole clip of Greece's boat coming in. Giannis is their flag bearer. You can't see him.
No.
Because he's behind two flags and a banner.
Yep.
You can't even see him. It's really funny. They're like, and here comes Giannis.
It's kind of
and
like
Greece. It's just Greece flag.
Well, it's kind of like if you're playing NCAA 25, right? You have to pick and choose what you're going to spend time on to make your player great. I think they spent a lot of time on certain aspects of their production.
So there is actually a 99 overall glitch,
and then they
Sody.
shat on other parts of it, I think.
And Doc taught me.
Oh, yeah.
99 overall.
There's a glitch.
Yeah, week one.
My friend.
There's a glitch.
It still worked for you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, don't you go in and change the type of quarterback it is or something? And then I saw a couple videos on it.
There are a couple,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, it's a
pretty,
thing.
like, it's not even you have to do it this exact way for it to work. Like, it's busted. So
Yeah.
it's great. Got a 99 overall wide receiver and quarterback.
Why don't you just drop down to freshman level?
Yeah. 500 yards a game.
I mean, at this point, why stop?
Think I won't?
Yep.
I'm
Well,
not.
how
I'm
dare
not,
you have fun?
I'm not too proud.
How dare you enjoy the
kidding?
game you spent
That's what I'm saying. I want
70 plus
I want
dollars
to score
on?
touchdowns.
Well, are you still
I
playing
want
the
the
demo?
Heisman.
That's why I switched to freshman level. I couldn't get
He did it.
the glitch to work. Yeah. You don't think I'm playing on Freshie?
You still
I'm
play
here to cause CTE. I'm not here to learn something. I'm not here to work for it. I want helmets flying. I want
So he finally got his first crack at NCAA 25 when he made a linebacker by the name of
Vio Lentz the third. Violence. In the third degree.
what else? Yep, pole vaulter, DQ'd by his dick. What else? What else? What did I miss? I guarantee it's something. Watch it. BMX is crazy.
Yeah.
First of all, like wow.
Yep. It's pretty wild.
They're
That's
insane.
That's always been cool.
Mm-hmm.
X Games.
Yep. Hoping there's skateboarding coming up.
Did
Haven't
you see
seen
there's
that.
half court basketball?
3-on-3?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
cool.
awesome.
Why?
Mhm. What do you mean why? It's awesome. Whole different game.
NBA Jam, man.
Whole different game. Yeah, NBA Jam.
We just
You
want to
kidding
give
me?
out medals.
They're running out of shit.
Yeah, there's a lot
Yeah,
of medals.
it's like we just want to give
There's
out
a lot of
medals
medals.
now. Like,
No, again,
hey, we have basketball.
No, again, I've made this point.
Let's do 3-on-3.
I don't think basketball is an example for this, but I think the example I made recently was curling. If I practice my whole damn life to be a curler, I think I'm making the Olympics.
Well, what about the
Maybe
gal
not,
that's 40
but
and
maybe
she's been
not. I don't know.
cycling for like the last 7 years? She just picked it up and she's dominating.
Oh my God, race
That's
walking.
awesome.
Yeah.
Race
Fucking
walking.
race walking. Thank you.
What are we doing?
My God, what are we doing?
Like-
Thank you. No, but I did want to
I
talk
watched
about
that coupon movie with
You
what's
just
her
walk
name?
around like you got to poop really bad.
Oh my God, what is
Yeah.
her name? She's super famous.
Coupon movie.
Was married to Dax.
Oh, Kristen Bell.
Yeah. So she's in this.
they are
She's in
married.
this movie about. No, I think they got a divorce. But she's in this movie about like frauding coupons, and was a former race walker.
It's called Hustle. with
And
Nicki Minaj.
I thought they were just making fun of people And then I come and find out from this Olympics that it's real. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
They are not divorced.
And there's judges. You have to always have one foot contacted to the ground.
But then, did you see the
It's
slow
just-
down video?
It's just hivel. It's just swivel.
But did you see the slow down video? Everyone is both heels off the ground. Everyone. It's the stupidest shit. If it's going to be a sport in the first place, which is a debate, right? It should be a debate.
Run.
It should be a debate.
You just
But then they're also running. They're also not doing the rules.
So that's the other thing. Who's the Olympic Committee that allowing new sports in?
Right.
Do you ever get to vote on it? Do the viewers ever get to vote?
That's a good point. That was multiple people's decision. Multiple
There's a
levels of
committee.
people are like, yes.
That's their job all year to prepare new sports for 3 years from now. And I don't think they're doing a great job.
I would
No.
just need
hot dog eating
I
should
don't
be
know.
an Olympic sport.
I hope we're not offending any race walkers, but I would love
No,
to.
fuck 'em.
I would love to hear the counter.
Well, it's kind of
Fuck
like
'em.
it's kind of like certain
Maybe that's
things
the
that are
counter.
going
Fuck
on
'em.
in sports right now. Why are you race walking? Because you're not the top 400, right? So you kind of just move down to the next pool of talent and learn something new.
How's your hips range of motion?
Dude, better than ever. You kidding me?
Dude, I
like
think
the
you
tin,
sh-
I
I
look
think
like
you
the
could be-
Tin
you
Man.
could
I
race
fell
walk.
in the Enron spill.
I think the next 3 years you go for it.
Dude, I'm getting yoked.
Race walking.
Race
dude.
walking.
No.
Race walking.
No.
Let's go.
I watched 2 throws of the hammer throw. The
Wait.
first 2 throws.
That would actually work because I don't do legs. So if my upper body gets huge, I will be a race walker. I'd look like Edna Mode, man. Just 2 little legs. Just, and then it just,
mode.
it's like Johnny Bravo.
Talking about the Incredibles form of animation.
Do you not know who Edna Mode is? She's one of the most famous designers in the world. Vera Wang literally couldn't hold a candle to her because she's very short.
Edna's out here making bulletproof, fireproof fabrics.
Dude, but essentially that's like the comparison of the shooter guy was like, hey, you can't win gold. You can't let people know you're an assassin.
Yeah.
You got to take home silver.
When they told Flash, slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't give up.
Yeah.
Second.
Yeah.
Second. Take a second. All right.
That's right. Exactly. What was I saying before you did Edna? For speed walking. Yep, I watched just like 2 throws of hammer throw. The very first throw, we just turned it on. It's what was on. It was a Canadian.
Dude, work
Fucking-
demo, and you'll get to play a game
Man.
called Hammer Dodge.
I'm
That's
sure.
a good time.
Either way, just hucked it. And the announcers were in such awe. They're like, that might do it. America was next, was 20 feet shorter, and it was the very first throw of the competition that won it for him.
Yeah.
Because he just fucking crushed it, just whipped it. But it's also really cool because after they release, they usually scream. Just fun to see. They get all amped.
What does it sound like?
You could do better.
I've never thrown a hammer.
You have seen Baker Mayfield on Smelling Salts. It's like that.
Okay.
It's like
Pretty
that.
sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good time.
It's very
Nice.
cool. Olympics? We good?
I've been good.
How many events were there in like 1992?
How many more Olympic events? That's a good question.
You guys pumped for 2028?
We won't make it.
You don't think so?
No, 2027. It's over, dude.
Why?
2,000 years plus the age of Christ. That's when it's done.
40 sports are in the
That's
Olympic.
2027.
There are a total of 40 sports in the Olympics, 32 of which are in the Summer Olympics currently.
I find that hard to believe. I feel like that's one day you watch 40 different sports.
It feels like that.
So there's like 32 sports in the Summer Olympics, but each sport has a million different variations.
Yeah, what's the sport?
Something like that. What do you mean, what's
Swimming?
the sport?
Yeah,
And then
so
there's
swimming's a
19
sport.
events that you can win gold at.
Yeah.
Oh, is each competition a
Yeah.
sport type thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like swimming's a sport.
Oh, you should ask,
But
how many
there's the
gold medals did they
50,
award
the 100,
in
the
92, and
400.
how many gold medals will they award in 2024? Because I bet it's double.
You're probably right. Nope, it appears to be actual sports because swimming is just one of them.
Yeah, but how many gold medals can you win in swimming? Phelps did
How
what,
many of
9
these are
in a
not?
year?
How many of these are not televised?
The revolution will not be televised.
Squash, sport climbing.
I watched sport climbing today. That is televised.
Is it cool?
Rock wall.
Is it cool?
It's the most difficult rock wall ever. So people make it. They just and then they swing, and then they go and then they fall, and they go, and then they get this stick with chalk, and they rub the spot, and they're like, "This will do it." And they go swing, and then they go and they miss again. They look at the coach like, "What the hell? The chalk didn't work." And it's like there's 4 pieces to get up 100 feet, and everyone's looking at each other like, "Well, nobody else is getting up high. I just got to get a little bit higher than everybody else." Hey everyone, Sodi with the second office here. I'm sure I don't have to remind you, we're entering a new age of cannabis in this wonderful state of Minnesota, and our friends over at Flipside Dispensary and Music want to be your guide to finding that perfect high. You can shop their curated selection of THC and CBD edibles and drinks, peruse their 1,500 $5 records, chill in their custom-built listening lounges, and enjoy a cannabis atmosphere that is second to none. Located directly across from Bogart's Donuts in Minneapolis, Flipside is ready to help you spark a moment of joy and vibe to the music while you do it. Find them at flipsidemn.com or at flipsidemn on socials. Mention this ad and get 10% off your entire order. See you on the flip side.
What better time to indulge than summer? And where better to indulge than with some island luxury? Bermuda is a perfect escape for the everyday hustle and bustle. With its stunning pink sand beaches and clear turquoise waters, this is a picture-perfect paradise that will take your breath away. Discover Bermuda by reaching out to Kay at Sulit Experience, SULIT Experience.com. Is that the barometer?
Kind of. I'm sure it's a lot harder than that, but small sample size.
I've watched a lot of ping pong. Awesome.
I know, right?
God, it's awesome.
Forrest Gump.
Who knew that was an Olympic sport?
I actually did know that.
Forrest Gump was an Olympian.
I randomly tuned in to see world number 1 China get kind of destroyed by world 19-22-year-old someone from Sweden.
Yeah, but like I'm
He
talking
crushed
about
it.
like
it was great. One it like didn't even go.
You know why?
Was it 5
Like
or
when-
7
when
sets?
you're
It didn't
little,
go the
like-
full amount of sets.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Sweden's one of the happiest countries in the world. You have to be happy to be dominant in ping pong.
Yeah, he was psyched.
You can't be an angry ponger.
He was psyched the whole
Yeah,
time.
he's smiling, I bet.
No, he's emotional. He was fired up.
Fired up?
Oh, super fired up.
Got-
I just don't like. I did not like. I feel like I would put more time and energy growing up into ping pong.
I would. Yeah. No.
Well, once they
true.
put beer on the table, you kind of,
That's all.
I feel like you transitioned. You're like, I'll do rugby during the week, but this is how I pong now.
We just got
A lot of people did.
Well, let's find that committee, and we introduce beer pong.
Absolutely, let's
Right.
go.
They have that.
That is a test of
Have
the
you not
human
seen
body.
Beer Fest?
How much fucking beer can you drink and still aim good?
That's an Olympic sport, and I'm taking home gold, baby.
If race walking
It's called Beer Fest.
can do it,
Race
Say no more.
walking's just
Cake stands, how long can you hold it?
fucking keg stands. Yes, this is beer fest essentially, but it needs to be in the actual Olympics.
Race walking's essentially just raw dogging some cross country skiing. Just no equipment. Just sneakers. Same thing. I wasn't asking for that.
Yeah, I was questioning it too, but it was good.
Great idea.
Yeah, that's what we're missing.
Great idea.
Sick.
Thanks, babe. Trampoline. What's that?
Well, it's this apparatus that's usually black with a blue rim.
Yeah. Field hockey I watched some of. I had no idea they didn't use actual hockey sticks.
Well, that's been around since like
A while.
Greece.
They use little candy canes.
Yeah.
You know what?
No.
Yeah, dude. It's a little hook.
So that's cool.
Yeah, the field hockey we played in the gymnasium with plastic hockey sticks doesn't count. That's floor hockey.
That's for yeah, sure. Okay, not field. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you.
It's broom ball.
I got you. Something called futsal. Futsal. What's that? Hey, where's the flag football been? Would have been watching that.
That you don't want to give that viewership. I promise. They don't want to see that people will watch that
Why?
because your NFL will be gone. Don't watch
It's
it.
going to be.
No, it's
You're
not.
allowed to wear your special cap now.
Yeah, now the caps have caps. You see that?
Yeah.
That is
You
a
got
little
caps for the
excessive.
caps, so you can still see their number and shit.
Yep.
So they're fabric caps.
What'd you guys think of the new kickoff?
I still think it has potential. It looked a little bit lame in
Yeah, I
the
haven't
first
seen
showing of it.
I think
but
Devin Hester's saying, "Where the hell was that when I was in the league? I'd have
guaranteed.
I'd have three
Guaranteed.
times as many return touchdowns."
That's what I
But
keep
still
hearing
in the
is,
Hall of Fame,
we're
isn't
going to
he?
see
hey,
sure
first Houston Texan to ever enter the Hall of Fame.
Andre Johnson.
Andre the Giant
Let's
Johnson.
go. He was great to watch. Miss that dude. He was awesome. God, just huge.
Andre and Calvin, man.
just 2 times bigger than anyone
Giant
else.
Johnsons.
Yep.
Just up there,
Uh-huh.
getting after balls.
All right, Olympics going once, going twice.
Nothing like Johnsons and balls.
That was bought a long time ago.
Yeah. Okay. We're good on Olympics.
Done.
Dude, we've been done.
So
Enough.
So
God.
I'm going to put these rings around your neck here in a second and corral you back into sanity.
It's been fun.
Nope.
It's been a lot of fun, though.
Been okay.
It's been great.
Move on.
Our viewers would disagree.
No, it's good. It's good stuff. All right, football then. Fine.
Just because you spent 4 days doing it.
Doing it. Tell you what.
Think of the Cheeto dust
But no, you guys are right.
his shirt has seen in the last 4 days.
Not Cheeto dust,
fucking-
but spicy dill pickle dust.
Well, you know it has a name. It's Cheetle. It's called Cheetle.
It's true.
Don?
Yeah, kind of. But it's spelled Cheetle.
Didn't know he was the dust.
No, that's legit.
No, Sodi's right. It's a thing. It's like an adjective.
I'm good.
It's
you don't
it's
gotta
its own
Google
word
it.
now.
The
You don't
delicious
need-
dust that covers your fingers.
my
Rolly.
God.
It's delicious dust.
How do you spell it? I need this for Scrabble.
Okay, sorry. This
Is that the episode name? Delicious dust.
this is not like Merriam-Webster's dictionary. This is Cheetos.com.
Oh well. So you're saying I'm going to get challenged when I throw it down on the board?
Yeah.
I say you find another source. I bet it supports it. You know, I actually have a clip of when you guys doubted the PlayStation 2 loading screen and what the blocks and cubes meant too. That was fun.
Cheetle is a brand name for the powdery residue that gets. They made it a brand name.
Yeah, you can buy it as a seasoning now, dude. You can put it on your steak. Flamin' hot? You wouldn't flamin' hot your little chicken?
No.
Flamin' hot Cheetle on the chicken?
Can't eat chicken.
Yeah.
You wouldn't put a little flamin' hot Cheetle on your pork chop?
Yeah, you would. You
Nice
totally
slab
would.
of lanolin?
You kidding me? Of course you would.
So does it
Lanolin?
crust up nice or?
It does.
crust it
I also
nice.
know because they do Cheetle on top of the esquites.
You ever had a country
that
fried steak?
Emily and I get Sodi.
Cheetle fried steak.
On the esquites from a little Mexican place called the Tapatía. We get their esquite,
Yep.
which is awesome, and you can either get a regular or you can top it with hot Cheetle.
That's what a lot of elote,
I
street
just
corn
can't.
is topped with.
Cheetle. Okay.
Cheetle.
Doc, Sodi, you guys are absolutely right. Let's talk football because football's f***ing here.
It never left.
Our hearts.
Word.
So,
All right, this is the time of year I want to hang myself around you guys.
yeah, it's gonna be great.
It's cool, man.
So, the players that were awarded the prestigious honor of being 99 overall in Madden
Not Justin Jefferson.
were gifted gold-plated custom Scotty Cameron putters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the noise I made.
Have you guys never been gifted a putter?
Rich get richer, but not a gold-plated Scotty Cameron special edition.
Dude, I drove somebody in a wedding away in that old Model A, and they gifted me a putter. I was also a groomsman, but
What kind of putter?
Not a Scotty
I
Cameron.
don't know. I had my name on it.
Wasn't Scotty Cam? Was it?
It's not a
Probably
Scotty
not.
Cameron.
It's too bad.
I think it was a wood shaft. Never mind.
How
I got
many of
shafted.
those? How many of those 99 overall guys don't play golf and would care to donate one of those to me?
I mean, shit. If that's gifted to you, are you playing with that or are you mounting it?
I'm playing with it.
Probably playing with it.
Yeah, that's going right in the bag.
No cover.
Hey, fun fact, Doc, since you got a kid, if you're ever missing a head club cover, you grab a nice toddler Nike. Works perfect. And they're super stylish.
Feel like that wouldn't cover a driver.
Okay.
I'm not.
Look up child shoe as driver cover. Dads, whenever their kids grow out of these shoes now, they just clean them up and use them as driver covers. It's super stylish. It's new. It's cool. It's hip.
I won't be doing
I'm
that.
going to get a couple cowboy boots for mine.
Make my driver all stinky? You kidding me? It's $400
Oh my God,
driver.
put some frickin' Arm & Hammer in it. It's a thing.
putter covers, Sodi.
Sorry. Do you guys not
Yeah,
putt with
people
your
are
driver?
doing their Jordans. Lame.
I putt with my driver.
Lame.
That's one of the mulligans you can make somebody else take. You get to change their
Lame.
club.
That's not what that is.
You ever played like the 9 mulligan game? One of them is you have to hit left, opposite hand. One of them is he gets to pick somebody else to hit this shot for you. One of them is you get to change their club. You can turn one putt into a pool shot if it's within like 15 feet. Oh, dude, it's super fun. It's wild card. All right, whatever, dude.
I missed most of that. I'm sorry.
So, like, are you talking?
Doc's never
are
gonna
you
play golf again unless it's
you,
in Scotland wearing a kilt with a bagpipe.
Are you
'cause He's a
talking-
traditionalist.
Are you talking about?
I'm not talking about it anymore because it's scary. It's new. I get it. Move on.
Hey, Doc, good news.
And I didn't know the rules. I'll send you a link.
He already saw what I'm looking at. Good news. JJ McCarthy looks great. He looks great, allegedly. Couple sources saying how great he looks. Vikings quarterback JJ McCarthy had 5 plays in the red zone. This is per at L Glowdeck. I don't know who that is. 5 plays in the red zone. This is from last week. He threw 4 touchdowns.
Yep.
That happened?
Darnold threw like 4 picks in a row, and then he came in.
This also happened. But I also saw a report that Darnold and JJ were on the best page they've ever been on. Probably like chapter 4 at this point. Doc, wake up. This from Sean Borman. In red zone, 7-on-7s. No pass rush. It's fine. Darnold went 2 of 6 with 0 TDs. McCarthy went 4 of 6 with 4 TDs.
4 of 6 for 4
He's
TDs.
throwing 50-yard bombs against the first team D.
Well, you guys should just give him $60 million already.
Like Jordan Love? Yeah, I'd drink 2.
That's iced tea, player.
Just kidding. It's a good contract.
I helped impress that tea. I'll have you know.
Yeah, I know. They already got him slinging it against the first team. I assume that's just for transitional and learning purposes. Anyways.
Oh, yeah.
So
can we rewind? Can we just go with what you just said? Who's he throwing against?
He's
Your
throwing against the first team defense,
defensive backs,
which
who
in
would probably be the
0-A,
third team
which
on
in
most other
0-A,
teams.
Doc, which in 0-A is a reflection on our cornerback room, and only a reflection on JJ McCarthy being great.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
So you're
in all
doing
honesty-
what every politician does right now.
Yes.
And you're taking the Trump stats and you're making them look like a big, beautiful wall when it's just letting millions of migrants in.
yeah. What? Clip.
Okay, let's for real though, let's talk about it because it's a problem.
Your team?
The cornerbacks.
I think Byron Murphy Jr. is talented. I think Harrison Smith might be the Cam Bynum. Incredible. And again, they're what? 50-yard bombs? Is this slant boy? Did we sign Michael Thomas out of nowhere? No! Cam Bynum and Harrison Smith are elite.
Thank you,
That's
Sody.
who's getting work.
Thank you, Sody.
Shoot. Are they losing a step?
Dang it! They're getting worked by JJ McCarthy and your second and third string receivers.
He's a world champion.
He's not throwing to JJ.
He's a world
He's not
champion.
building chemistry with JJ.
Kind of. Sometimes after practice. Sometimes.
And then your other receiver's about to be in prison.
No.
Typical for the Vikings.
No, he's rich. It's not going to happen.
He's got a good lawyer.
He's an NFL football player. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably.
He'll do a 2 weeks community service, pay an $1,800 fine. He's out of there.
He'll probably be suspended. Okay, cornerback room. In all honesty, R.I.P. Kyrie Jackson. Awful, tragic. There's the first hit. Second hit. Blackman out for the season. Sucks. Potentially was going to be our best corner for the season. Looked great last year in flashes. Was looking good again. Out for the season. Sucks. Shaq Griffin. Shaq Griffin injures his hamstring. We move safety Jay Ward to cornerback. We had to go out and sign Duke Shelley, the return. Welcome back, Duke. Most recently, Fabian Moreau.
Who?
Wait, is Shaq Griffin one of the 2 twins that used to play for the Seahawks?
Yep.
Which one is he?
This is veteran cornerback Fabian Moreau, the one who has both hands. So.
No, I know what I meant. Like, because one of them did a little bit better in college. One of them was drafted. Oh my gosh. Wow. One of them's a little bit more of a philanthropist too, but I bet you didn't focus on that.
No wonder JJ slinging bombs. Guys got a nub out there.
This is not the. No, he has
He
both
had
hands.
interceptions.
Damn it. This is bait me into bullshit. Vikings are signing veteran cornerback Fabian Moreau. This is from last week again, since we're 10 days off podcast.
For who?
Moreau played in 16 games for the Broncos last season with 11 starts.
What the Broncos?
What was
Did
Broncos'
they have
record?
70 put up on him one game?
Jeez.
Almost. Almost.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, I scold, so scold all over.
Well, luckily, everyone's kind of moving to more of a running-centric offense nowadays.
But wait, there's more.
Her interior's stronger than ever. Thanks, Blake Cashman. Scott, you ma.
Okay. We also signed former Dolphins and Giants free agent defensive back Bobby McCain, reuniting him with
Did we
Brian
mean to call
Flores.
Xavier Worthy? Did we? Wrong Dolphin.
Xavier Howard or
That one, yeah.
there's a Gilmore out there.
Stefan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably waiting for a contender.
He's probably
Yeah,
40.
he's not. Oh, let me go somewhere to lose and be in
And be
10
cold.
feet of
He's kinda-
snow.
He's kind of on the back nine.
I want to be cold and lose.
Yeah,
for my next contract.
go to a state that's got high income tax.
What do you mean? He would play indoors 8 games a year. Oh, wait, Lambeau. Never mind. Forgot.
Either way, well, yeah.
Yeah, but just living up here for a loser,
That was still funny.
paying half your check in state income tax.
Hey, according to Ant, Minnesota's way better than LA and Miami.
Oh yeah, I agree with that statement.
That's because our people aren't as crappy.
And California is the worst state to live in.
Isn't Florida bad too? For some
No.
reason? No, they got no income tax.
Everybody loves Florida.
Yep. That
Yeah.
makes sense. That's why you retire there, I suppose. Okay.
Or Texas. And then, yeah.
Okay. And all that's happening, and meanwhile, Scene, Quezzy's first round pick, has not practiced. He's standing on the side, not in pads.
I thought you were talking about the river that's causing people to throw up.
Yeah, for real though, right?
The river rats?
No.
It's kind of the same
Was
thing.
it the politician jumped in it to be like, see? And then a couple days later, they're like, it's not safe again.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. So Scene's probably not making the team.
Isn't it signed?
Bust.
No, seen.
No, it's definitely Scene.
I thought it was signed too.
What else do we do?
We should have seen this.
What else do we do? Do we make a trade for corner? Maybe we see how the first few games go. We'll be 0-4 and then be like,
I think
save
what
it.
we do is it's kind of the same thing we're doing right now with the wide receivers.
yeah.
Because there are still guys out there like Hunter Renfrow. There are guys like Michael Thomas who are still available. They're free agents, but they're free agents for a reason. We're not shopping anything yet because you want to promote within. Obviously, it's more cost effective. Make these guys work and earn a spot. If they don't, I got a feeling the Wolves pull out their checkbook and start looking at guys like Xavier and Howard. Maybe some guys like a Hunter Renfrow to bring in if Addison's out for 6 weeks. You know, that's somebody you could plug right in, I feel like, in Addison's game plan. And he's a little Danny Amendola.
I'm less worried about the receiver position.
But, okay,
as long
so
as everyone else stays
I
healthy.
think that's what they're doing with the corners. They're saying, yes,
Right.
this
I feel
room
ya.
has been beaten down, battered, torn up. We've unfortunately lost young men's
We're
lives.
just looking for bodies at this point.
And so I think they're going to try to create a crucible of accountability in that room. And if that doesn't work, they're going to go, okay, you guys are gone, and we're going to sign 2 people that have been doing this for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
But if I was organizational, I'd say we're going to try this with what we've got right now and hope those other dudes are working out.
Well, also because what are the expectations for this year realistically?
Super Bowl homeboy.
If that was the case, I think we're looking for trades immediately for some solid pass coverage corners.
What do you have to trade though?
We got things. I don't know. Anyways,
don't.
why I'm not totally hopeless about this is because we do have
Nick Mullins.
what should be a greatly improved pass rush.
Yeah.
Should be.
I mean, we lost,
Sure.
what,
And
Daniil?
potentially the fastest linebackers in the league.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ivan Pace,
Great.
Brian
They're going to have to
Osmo,
play a lot of zone man
Blake Cashman.
defense.
and Cashman.
Sky
Exactly.
Yuma.
Yep. Sky Yuma, real boat.
Yeah. A lot of Tampa too.
With a floater.
Yeah, but you know how B-Flow brings those blitzies.
Yeah.
You're not.
He's shifty.
Not a lot of hope there, Doc.
I love it.
Do you love? What else do you love? Oh, wait,
Love.
I'm not there yet.
I love
I'm
love.
not there yet. Nope, not there yet. We don't love yet.
Oh.
Dirty Harry's last year. This is for real. So, thank you, Harry. My favorite Viking of all time.
Whoa. Of all time?
All time.
Really?
Dirty Harry.
I don't think he was on your Rushmore.
He was.
Really?
Yep, number 2, I believe.
Who was your number one?
Adrian.
Oh, so not all
okay,
time.
so he's not your number one.
Well, I did rank him, didn't I? They go back. Number 1 defense and number 1 offense.
Oh. Once again, with the Trump politics,
Wait a minute.
Shut up.
making
I'm
stats
gonna
work
say a
in your
name real
favor.
quick, George. Antoine Winfield.
Yeah, love him.
He's behind Harry, though?
Yeah. For me. Seriously, though, enjoy it. This is what should be a Hall of Famer wrapping up his career who may not see the Hall of Fame.
Oh, he will.
I sure can hope so, but he got snubbed so hard off
Palomalu's in. He's in.
off that all-decades list, and that matters. It matters.
Palamo.
So,
What'd you just do with your mouth over there?
Doodle Bob.
speaking of Jordan Addison, touched on him a couple times. Here's a little update.
What?
Charged with 2 misdemeanors.
Did you just admit something?
If he is convicted, he faces 6 months of jail time and a suspension from the NFL. Which hopefully won't happen because he's rich.
Yep. I was just going to say do that.
Hopefully.
Keep going.
Nice. He has been assigned an October 7th arraignment and plea hearing.
You want one?
I'm okay, thank you.
You'll have one. Here. You'll get hungry eventually.
Thanks.
He's got to fly it back out to L.A.
And then over to London. Day after, apparently.
Really?
I guess.
He's missing that game.
Assuming he's not suspended. I read somewhere that's how the
Wait,
timing
when's his
worked
court
out.
date?
October 7th, week 5.
Oh. Hey, we got him for week 1 through 4.
At least, baby.
Hit it. Innocent until proven guilty, baby.
Baby.
When's the last time they had the machine calibrated?
Good point. Good point. All right. Yes, Doc. Jordan loves.
I love it.
Jordan Love's new contract. 4-year extension worth $220 million. Makes him the highest paid QB in NFL history, despite only starting 1 full season. Shefty had to throw in a little shade there to stir up the clicks and the conversations around his tweets.
That's how confident they are in this guy's ability. Do you think at this point the owner's just saying, "Don't worry, guys, I can't miss"? You kidding me? Favre, Rodgers,
I signed the last 2 and they were great.
we're good.
I just got to sign them.
Wait, did you guys see what Mike McDaniel said about giving Tua an extension? Because that was hilarious.
I didn't actually see it.
He
Discuss.
said, because basically he had to push the upper office to give him the extra money he wanted. He goes, "Listen, guys, I'm not super thrilled about the Hawaiian Andy Dalton either, but it's what we got." I'm serious.
Did he say that?
Reports I saw.
What?
Yep.
Was he being funny?
Yeah,
Always.
he's hilarious.
I know he is.
Yeah.
I know he's great. But I hope he doesn't feel that way about the quarterback they just
Andy
made.
Dalton was talented.
He was really good.
He just can't get over the hump. Was he wrong?
No, I remember it was the Dalton line.
Yeah.
Is Tua the new line?
Probably.
He's right there.
Is Tua the reason that team's going to win? No. I was shocked when I saw that contract.
A lot of people were.
No, I was too. I don't feel like that's the thing. I don't feel like he's any worse than Love.
Really?
I feel like they're pretty equal.
I think they're different
Really?
completely.
I think Tua
everyone's
takes a lot
always
more
so
risks.
everyone
I
is
think
so
the ball is much
wishy-washy on
safer with a
Tua, and I
Jordan
always
Love.
see so much negative conjecture on him. Every time I watch him, he's
Also, his
Slinging it.
CTE and
I
concussions
was going to
didn't
say,
go away.
It comes down to pocket
No, that's why I
presence.
wouldn't sign
It comes down to pocket presence. If you look at decision making, which is huge for quarterbacks, Tua does kind of play superhero, and he hangs in there like Big Ben Roethlisberger, and just gets destroyed. The only difference, Big Ben was the size of a frickin' linebacker, so he could play that game.
Yeah, and Tua also wants to run, too,
yeah.
and put his head down when he runs.
Yeah.
By the way, I saw a stat the other day that anything Aaron Rodgers has done, Ben Roethlisberger's almost doubled it.
Wow.
And everybody's all about A-Rod.
Is that a really bad
Well,
take?
Roethlisberger's
Is that a really
raped
bad take by
somebody,
me comparing Tua and Jordan Love?
Yes.
Is it?
Dude, but I don't know. I think
I'm
it's
stealing his take. They're just different.
I think it's also just I know you're gonna say no.
What?
But you have this Green Bay bias. You really do. Because
For quarterbacks,
you-
sure.
say no.
Oh, no, I so badly don't want him to be good.
Yeah,
I 100%
but-
want
and
him
you
to be
talk
trash.
yourself into
and it's
that
just
they're
like
trash.
in your soul now
Yes.
that he's trash.
He's
not.
I believed as a child, Favre was junk. He was overhyped, and then he was in purple. I'm like, he's amazing.
No, see, even when Favre was in green and gold, I was like, he's one of the greatest ever.
So I'll tell you this: Tua is more like Brett Favre, where Love is more like Aaron Rodgers.
Gunslinger.
Way
and-
more risks. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Because he's got Tyreek out there. He trusts that. But I don't know. I think Tua doesn't see a linebacker way more often than Jordan Love does. And then all of a sudden, boom, shoot.
Yeah.
Now he's got to go chase him down. It's just, I don't know, being able to go through checks, decision making.
And yeah, and so Sodi's talking about decision
But you
making,
also got to
right?
look.
That's what
He
Jordan
spent so
Love's
many years
done.
under Aaron Rodgers learning how to freaking dissect
Right.
everybody.
And you talk about how much trash the first 8 weeks were, right? Mm-hmm. The second 8 weeks were beautiful. I mean, that was the money weeks, right?
And I get a lot of that is not even
it
on
was
Jordan.
decision making, processing, and he's even talked about it now where he's like, when I run, I'm not running to look, hey, can I get the next 5 yards? I'm keeping my eyes downfield. Where's the play?
Yep.
Well, I would
Which
even
Aaron
say
did like
it's
crazy, yeah.
it's more, I guess in his case, the first 8 weeks, like sure the processing and stuff, but he was missing bad, really bad. Overthrows, like throwing them at their feet, like he was missing bad. He even started hitting because he was doing Aaron Rodgers shit, throwing off his back foot a few times, right? And it looked bad every time. He was making those throws in the second half of the season. So I think a lot of it is the chemistry he built with his wide receivers too.
Takes time.
And again, young ass wide receivers, all of them.
Can I say something real quick?
But he was making bad throws.
But I think I'm going to play devil's advocate. If I'm the Packers organization, what I'm telling him, okay, here's your season. Prove to us first that you can play this game smart. I don't want to see you be a hero. Play this game smart. Do your reads. Pick the best, highest percent option. First half of the season, yeah, he's missing. Okay, decision-making is solid, right? Now let's get your accuracy down. Work more with the wide. All of a sudden, now that's part of the sword sharper. And they said, okay, you've absorbed everything we forced you to learn with Aaron Rodgers.
I totally
Here's
believe
your
this
money.
is the case. And
They gave him a 1 year.
And
trial.
I
He did
also-
well.
It really was only weeks 4 and 5 last year.
well, I'm
Those
saying
are the two
well, I'm
where it
saying
was
the
2
eye
interceptions,
test.
3 interceptions.
right. But even remember the first 2 weeks where he threw 8 touchdowns. People were saying he's not doing this the best way. They were inside the 5 or something, and I remember that being the discussion. He doesn't look good, even though he's thrown the touchdowns.
Well, he went 15 for 27, 14 for 25.
Think of those stats.
Yeah, that's bad.
George, close your eyes real quick.
14 for 25 is
Hang
really
on.
bad.
Close your eyes real quick. Sam Darnold twists his ankle getting off the bus week 1. JJ McCarthy starts. What were Jordan Love's stats?
For the first week?
Yep.
15 for 27, 3 touchdowns, 245 yards.
Are you not singing his praises to the moon and back?
Quarterback
Monday?
3 in fantasy.
Because
JJ,
I think he
JJ
had some
shows
rushing
up
too.
and dominates, right?
I'm telling
Dominates.
you. Okay, we need to watch this damn game back because this was the discourse after those 2 games.
but what
I'm
he's
saying, if you
saying
hear
is-
those stats and JJ McCarthy's name is in front of it,
Just
week
the stats.
one,
You're going to be
week one.
You're just going to
Just
be
the stats.
spamming
Did they
the
win?
button.
Did they
Just
win?
the stats.
I'm
yes.
sure they did.
They did. Just the stats. Or no, they lost.
To
They-
Chicago, week 1.
Oh, didn't the Packers start badly? They were 1 in something with the Vikes.
I would
Vikes
imagine they
started
won
pretty
this
badly,
game.
I think, right?
They did. I feel like they did win. Beat
Didn't we
Chicago.
start 0-4?
Yeah.
And then 2-6?
Yep.
So, again, I think, I'm just, again, devil's advocate. Because I know I'd be hammering that horn if he did that.
Because eventually I think we were 4 and 5. So I don't know. Anyways, no. If I hear those stats, yes, that sounds great.
That's what Jordan Love did.
Yeah.
But if I watch it, I'm giving it a little pause. It's a little bit of pause.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know some ideas are so deeply rooted they're hard to shake.
I mean, I would also be giving pause fluffing up these training camp stats.
I get it.
Yep.
I know. That's all I have.
Okay.
You know this.
Till he goes 25 for 37 for 3 tutties.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then,
45.
he's, watch the tape.
Well, then you got
Watch the tape,
you got
boys.
him doing the splits
I
and falling into
bet
his
the first
linemen's
thing he would say
assholes
is
and
he's doing
missing
it,
guys
he's not
20
doing
yards
it the
over
right
their
way.
head. He had a lot of plays where he looked bad.
Yeah. That's okay.
No, and that's what I'm saying. The rebound, I think it had to do with the receiver's maturity,
I just-
overall comfortability, and I think
McNabb won a Super Bowl with a foot fetish.
you can't give enough credit to LaFleur
I can't
for
wait.
both his play calling and his quarterback development.
Oh, sure. I love my coach.
He's fucking amazing.
Yeah. I
Great
also love
coach.
my quarterback's coach,
Who's that?
Mr. Clemens. I think is how you pronounce it.
Kellen Clemens.
He's a pitcher, right?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think that's
No, he's a
it.
former quarterback
I think
from
it's
Auburn.
Tom.
And then he was a Brown. He was a Cleveland Brown. Look up Kellen Clemens real quick.
Nate Clemens.
Shoot.
That's who you're thinking of.
There's a
Got your ass.
which Kellen am I thinking of then?
What did you say?
Kellen Clemens. Is that a real person? K-E-L-L-E-N.
You said something else.
Tom Clements.
Tom Clemens.
That's close.
We're all wrong.
The sausage guy. Yeah. Makes a hell of a wiener. Old fashioned, I believe.
But I just can't wait for 4 years from now. We can all.
Vote for somebody else.
I'm close to announcing my run for the campaign.
Let's go.
But I can't wait for 4 years from now when this building is just the studio
Yep.
and we're upstairs in the green room. And I'm looking at you boys going, huh,
In the offseason? Why? What's happening in the offseason at this point?
Well,
4
no,
years?
I mean, it's
Jordan
just going to be.
Love's
I'm going to
getting
have
arrested
two.
for his 4th DUI.
I'm gonna have 2
after his
Super
second
Bowls.
divorce, and JJ McCarthy's got 4 rings in 4 years. That's what's going to happen.
If he does what he did the second half of last season for the first 4 weeks of the year, I will concede that you guys got fucking another one.
I'm going to have
Doc,
2
you realize
Super Bowls.
This
You're
podcast does
gonna
a lot
be on
better if the
your-
Vikings succeed. You know,
You're
going to
be on your 3rd quarterback, and I'm just going to love it.
Do you actually not believe in JJ McCarthy? Do you think he won't be it?
No.
Why do you think that? Odds?
I just don't.
Just overall
yeah.
odds of
Yes.
being a good NFL
For
quarterback?
one, yeah. Overall odds, right? I think the hit rate on quarterbacks in round 1 is less than like 30%,
really.
right?
Yeah, it's something stupid.
He doesn't come from someone that develops quarterbacks.
He's a fucking winner.
He
Again, this is all I have, Doc.
He won those games in
This
Michigan.
is all I got. So
He won those games.
all that I
I'm
have.
pretty sure it was the guy who was visiting school stealing signs.
Listen.
What about his
listen.
coach's?
You talking about the guy that
what about
dressed
his
up
coach's
as a
words?
Central Michigan and then went and stood on Michigan State sideline, and then the next game he's behind the old coordinator for Michigan. They're like, wait a minute, because that just came out like yesterday.
Is that true?
They might revoke his frickin' championship.
Bullshit.
Look that up. Yeah.
I will. I can't wait to.
There
but-
was a sideline member of Michigan who they're now face matching to on the sideline of Michigan State, and he's wearing like Central Michigan University, like just scouting for some D2 squats, you know, or whatever. I don't know what Central
Maybe
Michigan
he's on
is.
both payrolls. Maybe they're in
Yeah.
cahoots for each other.
Anyways,
not.
JJ
Central
McCarthy.
Michigan,
works for
Central
Michigan.
Michigan's a farm system.
And
McCar-
him and the defensive and offensive coordinator apparently, and Harbaugh, I think, just deleted a bunch of text messages between all 4 of them. And they're like, why'd you do that? We can see that you did that, right? You know, data is for sale. If you're the highest bidder, you can get it. Which, by
Just
the way,
like sperm.
who was that guy that kept driving in between the shooter and the FBI building? Anyway, you see that, the cell phone data? Crooks, you know the guy that shot at Trump?
Okay.
There's, one cell phone that keeps driving between the FBI headquarters in town and Crooks' house like every day.
Huh.
Just kind of leaves work, goes and checks on this kid, drives home. Goes back to the FBI building. Hey, how you doing, Crooks? Little catch in the yard, maybe? Dad's not around? Oh. Hey, I got an idea. It might be a mentorship program. It could be Big Brothers, Big Sisters. That's a cool thing.
He just wanted to be a well-intentioned police officer.
For all we know, there's a public use restroom really close to the FBI building that they keep really clean. And that guy goes after work to
This is where he poops.
Yeah,
drop some bum slugs off.
that's where I would go.
Still don't like
Sounds
that.
like a good second.
Still
office.
don't like bum slugs. Okay, a couple more things before we wrap it up. New rules. New onside kick rules.
Well, you can have sidekicks.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't you have to be like losing or something?
Yes. So these new onside kick rules
And you
are:
have to tell everybody.
it is now illegal before the 4th quarter. Team must be losing, and team must announce intention to kick onside kick ahead of time. That's the only part of it I don't like.
Why?
The surprise factor is great.
Let me ask you this. You ever been playing Madden?
I'm saying do the
You
Saints
ever been
win.
playing Madden? And they did an onside and you did a regular return? Were you happy about it? We're like, oh, it's for the sport of the game.
Well, usually in Madden you get it anyway. So yeah. However, do the Saints win that damn Super Bowl, which they shouldn't have won in the first place, without that surprise onside kick to start the second half?
Katrina won that Super Bowl.
Probably.
Katrina won that damn Super Bowl is correct.
Yeah.
So I wish they could still keep it a surprise, but otherwise it's cool. I don't know.
Well, if you hear they're about to announce whether or not it's an onside kick, plug your ears. Mute it. Look away. It'll still be a surprise for you.
NFL will require both coaches to be interviewed during games. I think that's great. We're going to get a lot of more pissed off interviews.
Can you
A lot-
imagine
A
Zimmer?
lot more emotion.
Imagine Zimmer.
No, are you-
just getting rolled on a 3rd and 13?
For real, though.
Hey, Mike, what are you going to do? Get the hell out of here!
Exactly. Yeah, I feel like it won't
Not
go over.
now, Aaron!
Feel like it's not going to go over well all
No,
the
you're
time.
going to get a lot of Marshawn Lynch's. I'm here so I don't get fined.
Oh, I hope so. I think that'd be great.
I think you're going to get a lot more John Madden quotes. Yep, we're here to win the game. We need more points than them, and right now we don't have it, so we're working on getting more points. Thanks.
Did you see John Madden donned in full-ass Chiefs gear at Chiefs practice?
Who?
John Gruden, sorry.
I was like,
Might be.
he's dead.
Yep.
John Gruden.
Well, he's not going to wear Raiders stuff. They screwed him.
Did they?
Wait, what?
For some stuff he said in the 90s.
John
yeah.
Gruden, was in Chiefs gear at Chiefs practice.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'd go to a division rival. And
Nice.
He's a good coach. He makes people better. I believe he won a Super Bowl with Tampa Bay.
Sure
That's
did.
kind of hard to do, isn't it?
Not Mr. Sapp.
That was all Warren, baby. Hey, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. The huge, right?
Thanks for the cookies.
Patreon.com/second office for some awesome premium content.
Only $5 a month.
That's all it is. Less than a Big Mac these days. And we all know how much we all love Big Macs.
And if you really want to splurge on us, $15 a month gets you extra premium stuff.
Yep, you get really cool stuff. Secondoffice.org is our shop. You get
May
great
even get one of these fancy cups.
for free if you pay $15 a month.
Wait, we got cups?
Look at this. Look at this son of a gun. Look at that. Look how awesome.
Is that laser etched?
I don't know. YouTube, Second Office. Like, subscribe, follow, all that stuff.
Hey, if you did a Comedy Central sketch about laser etching, would it be considered an etch-a-sketch?